Weekly feed. Weekly feed. Weekly feed.
It's the weekly feed at PJ20. We're once again going to talk to Mackenzie from the Young Evils.
Hello. Hi.
It's been a long time. We didn't get to actually talk personally a minute ago. You've got an interesting backstory. You're what we call a second generation in the business.
Yeah.
Is that is there pressure there? I'm sure you get this a bit too, but
I think that there'd be a lot more pressure if I was trying to be a photographer or something.
Yeah.
Or do exactly what my dad did, because I think that's kind of where the second generation thing comes from. And I want to do well and have people like what I'm doing, but at the same time, it's fun for me.
Right. Well, I guess it's the whole sense that he's been around rock music. I mean, you were raised around rock music, or all kinds of music, and
going to lots of shows and seeing these guys. And
since she was super young.
I don't think I could remember my first time seeing you guys. Somebody was trying to ask me yesterday, and I think that it was one of those
knee-high to a grasshopper.
How Mike's kids are now with the big construction headphones and hanging out watching. I don't think I even really knew what I was seeing at the time, but it's nice that everyone's supportive and encouraging of seeing someone grow up, and then me getting to do what I love to do. But I don't think I feel a ton of pressure.
No, I think you get the people. It's like, I want to become a rock musician, and the person will tell you don't. Now you've seen her come up from small to here. Was there ever a point you were going, Mackenzie?
No. In fact, my wife Ashley and I were very supportive of her, and I've always thought she had a good voice. I took you in the studio a couple times, and our little crappy 8-track and stuff, and then went to kind of a rock school thing with my sister and Ashley's sister. So there's a rock school for girls in Seattle that we paid for you guys to do.
The whole family, all the daughters and sisters of the family, had to go to the rock school.
We knew she had natural talent. I did. I mean, I could tell that she sung, and I'd known her dad forever because he did the photographs for our first record and a bunch of our photographs, and her mom is a dear friend of ours too, and I love her dearly. So we were very supportive of her, and
I think I can honestly say that probably some of the best advice that I've ever gotten as a musician probably comes from Mike. I mean, with the Young Evils or before that, just getting me to be confident and do things that were a little more daring with my voice. And he was constantly telling me to ad-lib and go out of my range and out of my comfort zone. And it still is some of the best advice that I've ever gotten. And then even once I started playing with the Young Evils, I think that you came to maybe our first live show that we ever really did.
Yeah, was it the High Dive? No.
It was at the Sunset.
Sunset, right. Yeah.
And it was my 21st birthday show, and I was terribly nervous and came up to you beforehand and I was like, you just feel like I'm going to puke and I'm scared to go up there, and you had told me to never lose getting nervous. And that, every time you did. You said it's really important.
Well done.
You said it's really important to never lose getting nervous and to always take that energy and put it into your performance. And I think about that every time we walk on stage.
Wow. Well, thank you for saying that, because I don't remember saying that, and I'm going to use that tonight. I'm going to reciprocate that.
As soon as you lose that and you you're comfortable, you stop caring about what you're doing.
That's probably the point I was trying to make. I don't recall saying that, but that makes sense. To use the energy of nervousness as a positive thing, and instead of letting it beat you down. So
and he still to this day makes, just the other day is hey, will you come sing this thing or do this?
Because I was doing a movie thing, and I'm working on this some soundtrack stuff, and what she did, she came in and it's this movie it's called Fat Kid Rules the World, and it's a little indie movie, and there's a cool scene that it's just a kind of a heavy dark scene, and I came up with a piano idea, and then I thought maybe I can get Kenzie. She just happened to be there and just sing over the top.
At the time, and he's like, "Will you come in the studio for a second?" I was like, "Oh," but
I know it would have sounded. I thought it would sound cool, and Barrett, who's you know, married to her mom. It's all very close.
Incestuous is the word. Yeah.
Or close knit. At any rate, so she came in and cut some vocals, and they were fucking spot on. They were awesome. Sorry, you can edit that. And they were spot on vocals that they and Barrett kind of got her to do some harmonies, and they sound awesome. And I actually sent them off, and he loved it. So.
Yeah, that's breaking out of my comfort zone. I learned from
I
Mike for sure.
like, hey, do it, just do it. You know?
Well, and you're like, you can do it. You sing it now. From 16 on, so.
Not a bad coach to have it all.
Yeah.
I would say. It sounds like you got plenty of them around you, so.
I do.
It's gonna be a big year for the Young Evils. All right.
Yeah, they're going on tour.
Yeah.
Got a big tour right after this, right?
This is the first stop of our tour. The next
It's all downhill from.
It's tomorrow night we'll play, or Tuesday night we'll play for like 5 people in Toronto at the Horseshoe Tavern.
Not once this video gets out. That's.
It's Tuesday,
There'll be at least 6.
The goal is like we get to do this, and then for me, I think the goal is to, you know, if we play for 10 people, the next 10 shows that we have, and if we blow like one person's mind of those 10, then I think it's successful.
You get better as a band by going on the road. That's the thing. You learn how to live with each other. You learn how to. There's all sorts of things of touring in a van that are good and bad and all those kind of things, but you'll just progress as a band. You'll find out what works and what doesn't work. And they have a really cool song coming out too. Cool song coming out.
What's the song?
It's called Darker Blue Bayou. Is the one that Mike really enjoyed.
There we go. I'm in the mix again.
You are the A&R man here. You really are.
I by default, that's just been happening. So.
Yeah, we recorded a couple of songs and played them for Mike the other day.
Yeah,
and that was his favorite.
All right. Yeah. Look forward to hearing it.
Yeah.
All right, Young Evils. This is Mackenzie. It's Mike McCready. Kyle Meredith Weekly Feed. It's cool.
Weekly feed.